What's up, everybody? We are live. Not pain fighters. Two black guys coming at you one time. I just did a pain fighter podcast, but hey, two black guys coming at you one more time, taking a look at some good things, some bad things, and some awesome things that you guys want to hear about. Hey, if you guys want just some goofy, random information or whatever the case may be, this is the place to get it. So, you guys know what we do here, two black guys. I am Lyle Lewis, aka Sean Lou, coming back at you, getting a look at you one more good time. Hey, thanks guys for tuning in. Click like and subscribe if you can. Let's go ahead and move on. I want to cover today my top. Now, by all means, especially because I want to look at games, and that's a very you can't look at comics and comic books and martial arts and all this other kind of stuff without looking at video games, because a lot of comic books, they have video games, a lot of martial arts movies and things like a lot of martial arts, like okay, like there's a lot of games based off of a lot of games based off of different types of martial arts and martial arts movies and blah blah blah. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, this ranges anything from Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter to Tekken. This is like, so I want to cover games. So those of you guys that are, like I said, we cover everything. So it's like, we cover, like I said, you can't cover comics and anime and all this other stuff without covering games. So to those of you who are in the gaming community, I hope that you guys are listening, because I'm going to need you guys' help on this one. So I need a little bit of help from all of you guys. Number one, please click like and subscribe. Number two, click the bell icon so that in this way, whatever I do come on here with the goofiest, randomest, most dumbest, off the wall stuff, you'll be the first to find out what the hell's going on and tell me I'm being stupid. Now, on to the best part. Now, what I want to do today is I want to cover my top three individuals in game, my top three gaming heroes that, I mean, it's just, I'm sorry, just like these three are just hands down the best. All right. And the reason why I want to cover games is because, I want you guys in the gaming community. I know that you guys in the gaming community are very passionate, and, the gamers, and cosplay and anime are like three of the biggest people. Like, y'all are passionate about y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I love the kind of energy that you guys bring when going to Comic Cons and things like that. Like, you guys, like when you guys come to conventions, like you guys are like, you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of you are like fully engaged. Like, there's very few people that go to a Comic Con or any kind of gaming convention or anything like that, and they're like, I don't really want to be here. No, everybody's like, yeah, no, this is the place to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I love the atmosphere. And but again, my top three games, game heroes, I should say. Now, I want you, do me a favor. I want you guys to put in the comments, or put on Facebook, wherever the hell you want to be at, let me know what you say. Give me three individuals who you feel as though can beat my team. All right. That's the challenge that I issue to you guys today. I'm going to give you my three, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Now, my top three, number three is Leon from the Resident Evil saga. That dude is just, I mean, he has gone through, this dude has gone through a hell of a lot. All right. This dude has taken some pretty decent beatings and basically got up and kept moving. You know what I'm saying? He's hard to put down. He's very resourceful, and like, hell, you're fighting the undead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fighting undead, and you're able to you're not killed yet. Like, he's really, like, let's look at everything he's gone up against, right? You got it where he's gone up against, sea creatures. He's gone up against whole villages. You know what I'm saying? He's fought corporations. He has really like underwent a lot. He has, if you look at everything he's gone through, he has endured tons and tons and tons of punishment at the hands of trying to get to the bottom of the case or save a friend or whatever the case may be. Like, he's really, 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 really gone through from the time that we met him in, what was it, Resident Evil I want to say 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4, something like that. I want to definitely we know he's in part 4. I think in part 3, Resident Evil 3. I forget where exactly, but from the time that we've met him, he has just been like nonstop on top of and he has yet to be taken down. Okay, and I get it. He died in the game. Let's just okay. Let's cut through the obvious BS. All right, but I mean, when you look at him, like he's an ongoing character in every game, and when you look at his character, you look at how he's got great judgment. He's got great skills. He's a good fighter. He's very resourceful. He's good with weapons. He's good with his hands. He's good with tech. He knows what he's doing. When you put him in a position where he doesn't have a lot to do with, he knows how to think his way out. He knows how to work his way out. He knows how to move about, with limited resources. You know what I'm saying? And he still comes out on top every time, no matter what he's fighting. And mind you, again, he's fighting an army of undead individuals. He's fighting villages of zombies or half dead, brain dead, mind controlled, whatever. Dude, that takes something. I mean, okay, that takes something. Like, you look at the kind of stuff he deals with and the level of fear that he should have. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of you that if you had to be put in his shoes and doing the kind of stuff, you'd have cracked. You'd have cracked up. You'd have been like, no, I'm done. No, I got zombies and dogs and doggone lions, tigers and bears and whatever the hell those little things are that run like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that. No. You guys would have checked out. The moment you finish the first mission, I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm out. You've been done. But he keeps going. He keeps going. He keeps going. And it's like, man, it's like he's not going to stop. And I would love, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see it as the Resident Evil games continue. I would love to see them bring him back as like an old man. I would love to see him like a very old, seasoned, like Leon. You know what I'm saying? And see what kind of, shenanigans he gets into. So that's my number 3 character. My number 2 character would be Batman from the whole Arkham Asylum saga. All right. When you look at this dude, now mind you, he's fighting. Now, mind you, now I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it in the video game, you can play the video game for, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and days and weeks and nights and years and have up to 32 hours of gameplay. But let's keep it in context. Here's a man who saves Gotham several times in a night. In the course of from sundown to sunup, he didn't save Gotham and he didn't stop Crisis and he didn't did this and he didn't did that. And you know what I'm saying? Like once he steps on the scene, boom, maybe sometimes it is supposed to be over the course of a couple of days, but I mean, when you're playing the game, it's like basically you never see the sun. It's always like that night. He fought this individual. He fought like 4 or 5 villains that are trying to kill him. Some with superpowers, some with not. But he's been fighting for 8+ hours trying to get Gotham back in order, okay? Come on, man. And mind you, no superpowers, just a super suit. That's all he's got. He's got good tech. He's got a suit. You know what I'm saying? And his fighting skills, he's not indestructible, but his willpower is. He's like very I'm going to succeed. And I mean, it's like you know what I'm saying? Plus, okay, look, the man is a fantastic detective, okay? He's putting pieces and he's piecing stuff together. This and that and this. He's got all kinds of stuff. And I get it. Yeah, he's got tech. But I mean, mind you, again, when you're trying to get stuff done, you're trying to stop evil murderers. Look, you know what I'm saying? Walking around with the doggone Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass is not going to help you. You're going to need everything that you can get, at your doggone disposal to get the job done. So therefore, he's got all kinds of tech to help him get stuff done. But behind all of that tech, he still has a very sharp mind. He still has a very focused mind, and he still has a very knowledgeable, skilled mind, not only in hand-to-hand combat, which, I mean, you got to love Batman's hand-to-hand combat skills. I don't care who you are, okay? You got to love it because whether he has the super suit or not, he still is DC's top fighter. Like, if he's not the top, he's one of the top. In one of the DC encyclopedias, he's been ranked as number 1, with Nightwing being his number 2. That says something that you train, that not only are you the number 1 fighter, but the individuals that you train are within the top 5 to top 10. All right. Cassandra Cain, Nightwing, Robin, Red Robin, you know what I'm saying, Red Hood. Like, these are individuals, like, when you fight them, you're like, yeah, you better really be bringing some serious A game. Batgirl, of course. I mean, if I'm wrong, if you got somebody who's better, then by all means, put them out there. You know what I'm saying? Put them out there and then tell me why. You know, I would love to hear it so that we can have ourselves a nice little debate. All right. And then we're going to move on to my number one. All right. My number one is Kratos from the God of War saga. Now, I don't know if you've ever followed any of the God of War games, but if you can, watch these games. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I like to do is, you know, I haven't played all of the God of War games, but I played, I want to say, most of them. I haven't gotten a chance to play the latest God of War game. And I don't mean like the latest one where that's like supposed to be coming out like now, where his son is actually like a little, like his son is like maybe in his teenage years. I'm talking about like the one where he has the son. We find out he has a son, and he has to get him to the top of the mountain to spread his dead wife's ashes. I haven't played that one yet, but I played 1, 2, and 3. And dude, it's a fun game. All right, the game is fun. Like, dude is BA. All right, anytime. And then on top of that, Kratos is also in Mortal Kombat. All right, you tell me how many. Like, Leon was never in no doggone Mortal Kombat, nor was Batman. But no, scratch that. Batman was in Batman versus Mortal Kombat. So yes, Batman was. I guess you can call that, you know what I'm saying? But anybody, like, these are individuals that were both in Mortal Kombat. They both fought, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are individuals who have fought for, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the kind of stuff that Kratos has gone through. Kratos has battled gods, monsters, demons. He's died and crawled out of hell a couple of times. And you look at the stuff that he's gone through. You look at the kind of stuff that he's had to put up with. You look at the kind of stuff that he's had to deal with. Like, when he had to, like, basically push his daughter off of him, who he's been waiting to see for a long time, push her off him so that he could save all of creation itself. Like, you know, you look at the quality of who he is as a hero, but he's so, like, his exterior is so, like, hardened and like, he's so, like, but you could tell, especially in God of War 4, you can tell, like, there is a heart in him. You can tell that his heart it is still soft the way that you see, like, he wants to deal with his son. He wants to get closer to his son. He wants to get to know his son. He wants to be that, you know what I'm saying? He wants to be that, you know what I'm saying, that positive fatherly, but it's like, that's not how he was raised. You know, he's like very, like, he was raised in a way where it's like, you know, hey, Spartans are, you know what I'm saying? Spartans are, you know, hard to the core, you know what I'm saying? But he's still like, that's still my son, you know? So you see how, like, it's not necessarily, I don't want to call it a conflict, but you do see how there is, like, some kind of, like, turmoil of, like, his emotions, of how he wants to be, like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean soft as far as, like, you know, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about, like, soft parent, like, but, you know, like, there's a time to be the strict disciplinarian, and there's a time to be, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the soft, loving, caring and kind parent, you know what I'm saying? The one that, you know, I'll give you a hug and, you know, I'll tell you good things. But, you know, he stays on his son the whole time, which, you know, you see at the end works in his favor. So it's like, you know, the man knows what he's doing. I mean, look, all due respect, Kratos is the man, okay? Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of games I have not played, all right? A lot of games I haven't played, but, you know, a lot of games that I have, you know, there's some games that you know, I would love to play. If you guys got any suggestions, put them in the comments. If you guys got any like video gameplay that you guys watch on YouTube, because I do that a lot. I love to watch it because it's like I watch video games, like people play the video games and they put it on YouTube or they put it on Twitch. You know, I love to watch it because it's more or less, I look at it like an ultimate movie. You know what I'm saying? That, like, you know, it's like if Warner Brothers and DC doesn't have a budget to do a live action movie, put it in a video game, and, like, you can, like, do all kinds of great, fantastic stuff and special effects, and it, like, goes on for hours. It's like a movie that just doesn't end, you know. So it's like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm weird, but, you know, you guys know that I'm weird. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on the show telling you click like and subscribe and hit the bell icon and whatnot and so forth. So, but with having said that, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick challenge. You guys go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say. Beat my top 3 gaming characters: Leon from the Resident Evil saga, Batman from the Arkham Asylum saga, and Kratos from the God of War saga. If you guys have a better 3 individuals, I want to hear about them, and I want to hear why. Put it in the comments. Click like and subscribe. Give it some kills and some clutches, and by all means, hit the bell icon. Let me know that you guys want to keep following me, and you let me know what kind of topics you guys want me to talk about. Love to hear it. Love the feedback. So in the meantime, you guys do your thing, and I'll check you later. 2 Black Eyes, closing them down. We're out. I'm learning to fade to black.